It is still Channel Sport on Sunday, and then the topic today we're looking at violence in our football as it has happened. In our own it is a Premier League. We saw Remo Stars the way the referees were attacked. We saw I wouldn't want to say what was gushing out of their heads, and then Plateau United replicated. But then the LMC took a decision and almost reversed itself. Let's say it was a massage on the wrist. It wasn't a slap. And then but we're looking at instances where this has happened. Taking a holistic look at this, first and foremost, before we look at where these things have gone, how can we protect the lives of referees? So that, because when they take wrong decisions, because when you are afraid for your life, and then maybe you say an offside goal, you are afraid if you say it's an offside, because right now they've been courageous enough, let's take by the to blow against the home teams. Yep. These are things they were not doing before. And because they're not doing this, somebody is taking it out on them. So how can we protect the referees first and foremost? Do you have any idea or any way things you can put forward?
Yeah. Former President Jonathan said something that his ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. But if you see the kind of blood spilling from the head of that match official,
the Remo Stars match,
you pity the man and his family. And I think football needs to be on TV. The scripture says you can't put a candle under a you can't
under your bed.
Bushes.
Yes.
So the football needs to be, that is the natural habitat for football. It has to be seen, and that is why when you're having a match played in a closed-door stadium, it's a penalty. It's a punitive measure to have a match played in a closed-door stadium. So football needs to be on TV. How the LMC and their co-sponsors will do that is left for all the parties. And again, security is not something you can toy with. And we're talking about the Copa final. It has to be taken out of Argentina, out of even the continent, and taken to Spain. And I remember Italian 90 when the Italian guys knew the unruly English fans. Yeah. They took England to Sardinia. Sardinia was like an island, just like when we have Snake Island for Niger Dog. But before you go there to foment trouble, you know who you are.
You are passing,
then, for the drug guys coming, then Colombia was coming for the World Cup. They had CCTV in the stands. That was how the Italians prepared against violence for Italian 90. Now, Egypt fought tooth and nail to ensure they get that Nations Cup. They had to get it. The GDP of Egypt was used to be 12% of their GDP used to come from tourism. And can tourism vegetate in the aridity of violence? No, it won't be. So when they had those issues with Al Ali and those other small teams,
they knew what they were missing.
They knew what they were missing. They had that bomb blast.
All right. CG? Hello?
Shay. Hello.
Shay?
Yes, from Abuja.
All right, Shay, go on.
Yes, I watched the match, that Remo Stars match.
Yeah.
And I saw the way blood was gushing out of the referee's head.
Yes.
When you see such things happen on the field, you even wonder where the sanity of this society has traveled to. What's the difference between those who have done that act and the so-called headsmen in the bush? And I now looked at the effect, what the effect of that reversal of the action of this thing on Plateau United. I wonder what will become of our society, because I know you will recall that Plateau State and Nasarawa State are the same. Nasarawa State was carved out of Plateau State, so it's like why do we try to rationalize and romanticize? Why do we try to rationalize and romanticize
bad behavior? Yeah. All right, thank you, Shay. Thank you very much. This is sometimes we look at it and then we say we take them head on. Why do we do that? You go back to in the 90s when England dominated European football in the 80s. We have at a point you have Nottingham Forest, Aston Villa, Liverpool win the Champions League back. It was Champions Cup back to back. But then in that match between Juve and Liverpool, and where Liverpool fans were moved over to the Juve side, and then it resulted in death, England was banned for 10 years. They were the best footballing nation in Europe. But Europe said, no, there is no room for violence in this. And then that was, before it was reduced to 5 years after the appeal, and then whatever it is, and then they started with United winning that 1990 Cup Winners' Cup. So you see, you have to take drastic measures. We must protect. We must, their lives. I mean, protect the lives of the referees. That is sacrosanct.
Ken,
yeah.
Even in senile crimes, you mean some seconds. In senile crimes, malicious tackles on the pitch of play, you end up in court.
Of course.
Yes.
Once it's seen as a malicious tackle,
it becomes a criminal act.
It's outside the course of normal footballing tackling or marking. It becomes a criminal act. You have your day in court.
So Ken, you see, we need to understand that there are some fundamental issues that has led to this. This didn't just start.
Yeah.
At least I've been privileged to be attached to a particular Premier League side.
Yes.
Traveling for all their home and away games. You see, over the years, even what's it called? Club owners pay for what is called tactical. Tactical, yes. There's a budget called tactical, where the is meant for different things. And even some referees, I know a lot is getting better. The referees association is trying to weed out the bad eggs.
Yes. Because they are getting recognition now.
Because they are getting recognition.
Yes. Okay. So, sorry, we are back to Lagos. Hello. Look at that. Ado. Hello, Ado.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
How are you?
Good afternoon. I'm fine.
Good afternoon.
My name is
Ayo, okay. Ayo, go on.
I think it is very bad on the LMC. The punishment is so cheap. If this is, I just pray that we will not lose referee on the field one day. We should relegate them so that it will be a kind of lesson to other teams to know what to do.
Okay.
They should relegate them. The punishment is too small.
All right. Well, we're not picking very better, but you've made your point. You said relegate them.
So Real Madrid were kicked out of a competition for fielding an ineligible player.
Yes.
Kicked out of a competition.
Yeah.
Imagine what would have happened to them if they had attacked a referee.
A referee.
You know that we had that case last season.
The same thing happened last season.
It away.
Yes.
Like what Oracle said.
Like the away team did not prompt the team by telling them that they were fielding an ineligible player. We don't keep records.
That resulted in a kind of a domino effect.
Exactly.
Because the next match 3 points. If I'm about, they lost that 3 points. Plateau United, Niger Tornadoes. That's how the team moved.
And you see, like we normally say, we need men who wants to develop the game,
and
not
take
men
hard
who wants
decisions.
yes, not men who wants to develop their pocket with the game. By the time you understand that, yes, this is the future of Nigeria. This is the future of Nigerian players that we're toying with. We refer to the league as a carousel that gives us that the pool of players that we need for our national team. People are complaining now. No Nigerian players listed in the camp.
Yes, do you know it might get to a situation where maybe you are playing an away match and the footballer wants to score, and he plays, if I score this goal, they are going to break my head, and then they will lynch me because he's not safe.
The biggest challenge in all this is a fan will be saying, look, if the referee that is supposed to be protected, super protected,
yes,
is going through this kind of ordeal, what is my own fate?
Good.
You not speak club owners. People who should be responsible. People who should be above board. They will come out and make statement. As in inciting the crowd.
Funny enough, the best, if we can get the best after match response I've seen actually came from the Plateau United coach. If we can have that, I think after the match against Akwa Ibom, where he was talking about, be patient, and so if we can get to that clip, please, let's get it done.
Again, remember when last year they were having the NFL having issues going to court and everything, and how the NRA Referees Association said they were going to pull out. They started threatening at that point.
I think any team where they Malando referee, I think the referee should boycott it. That's one other thing, because they need to protect themselves.
They were going to rain fire and brimstone because some factions were in court.
Yes.
Now, all of a sudden, referees are being battered week in, week out. They have not come out to say they're going to boycott matches.
And LMC
and LMC is coming out with this.
I think the NRA...
No, this is an embarrassment to our sensibility.
I think the NRA did say
returning them from Ilorin to back to their own state.
Of course, I think it was a share that told her that Nasarawa was capped out,
yes, no.
But I think the NRA did say that, look, it will get to respond, almost get to that, but that there were any ground where their referees, their members are touched, they will not officiate.
Do you remember what happened to Serena during that particular
incident?
Those verbal assaults
on the referee. The referee were planning to boycott
all her matches.
All her matches.
Yes.
It took a sanction and fine for Serena for them to calm them down.
I believe the referee should take a very firm standpoint.
Act stand on it, because we don't want to lose anybody.
Very firm standpoint, because if it continues like this, Ken, I don't want to say, but the worst might actually end up happening.
Because for once,
I think my own problem is not about the referee, but it's just the insecurity. Because if the referee that is protected can go through that, what is the fate of an average fan?
Because we've always here, we accuse the referees of giving 90 minutes home penalties,
If you were in their shoes, knowing that you are not safe.
And right now, the referees now have the courage of their to take decision.
And now you are now pouncing
now
on
you
them.
are now you are now cutting them up, you are now beating them up, and then the body that is supposed to be responsible is now saying, okay, you have appealed. And okay, don't do next time. Don't do it again. I mean, it doesn't.
Don't break their head. You can only beat them.
Next time, they just slap them. Only slap them. All right, let's go back to Abuja. Prosper. Hello, Prosper.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Prosper.
I've been following the discussion so far. It is so unfortunate we are trying to build our league in Nigeria to make our league equal to the standard. They're giving our league bad image in the interest. I see no reason, no matter how agreed, how paid some players are in international league, you don't fight the referee. Even we, the fans, are also paid to. You don't go out and inflict your anger on the referee, no matter how pain you are. There are other channels you can do this. But you see, our league, we are trying, the more we try harder to build our league, to make our league equal to international standards. Things like these are not supposed to be happening in our league in 2019. The other day it happened in Lagos, Plateau United, who knows, where next? And we don't give, there's no stiff sanction on things like that. Why teams are still good. There should be stiff penalties. So to give it to one club, I don't think any club wants to do it. Either their fans or whoever that may be, they won't try those things again. But the penalties are just there. I think that's why people are saying, they will just find us $2,000 or maybe $500 and we'll pay and continue with our league again. They will change our playing ground. We'll go play our match, 2 matches over there, come back to our home ground again. So there should be strict penalties.
Oh, thank you very much, Prosper. Like you said, it is either we kick out violence or violence kick out our league. I think it has almost gotten to that particular stage.
And Ken, looking at the solution, I think the club, even themselves, needs to be more organized. Their fan club must be registered. They must know. It's not just about, okay, I know this particular person. It must be registered so that we know that, okay, yes, we're holding these people accountable. Because you saw what happened with Edo. The governor, the fact that they qualified, they gained promotion, the team got money, and the fans club got money. By the time you have a registered fan club, you know that, okay, you are able to monitor and regulate.
Because that is why...
Just like that player that recently insulted Raheem Sterling. The fan, recently
Raheem
Sterling. He was picked out.
Remember again.
And even in the match, Chelsea, when somebody threw, something in against one of the players, and then the same thing, they picked them out. So they should say, okay, we are living now, we know them. Your last words on this?
I think we don't need violence in our league. Everything must be done to avoid.
I think the punishment should match the crime. And so far, the LMC has set a bad precedent.
Okay, we should also imbibe this culture of segregating fans. Let the young fans be somewhere, let the away fans be somewhere.
Beautiful. Segregation of fans, that is one of them. So when it is coming, you will say, it is the away fans that came to torment trouble and stuff like that. Then this has to be, I kind of look for a holistic a solution to this. In order to save our league, we must kill violence. And I tell you, we must have that courage to take hard decisions. And Ken Ochonogo, have a blessed Sunday.